Hello, beautiful people. How are you all doing today? Yes, it's a beautiful day, and I hope you're doing well. I welcome you to another episode of Talk to Be outside the studio. It's Talk to Be, baby. Gay, gay. Yes, today is going to be very interesting. You're going to love it here. You guys asked for it, and here we are. You said, you have traveled. We have not seen Tower. I want to see Tower. I want to see. You people don't know what it takes to see Tower. Well, thank God we are here. So I'm going to be introducing her shortly. My name is Dr. Abiola Adebayo Akinride. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please do. You can also follow me on Facebook as Abiola Ayomide Adebayo.
Mo fẹ́ kó fi ọmọ tó lárí nẹ̀fọ́.
Love without money does not last. Love isn't enough, my dear. Kí ló dé tó wúwo báyìí náà? Ẹ wo, ẹni tí mo máa fẹ́ nìyẹn.
The same thing tá à ń tẹnumọ́ yìí náà ni tí mo ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà tó tọmọdé bá tó lọ́pọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ò ń ṣọmọdé mọ́. Nígbà tó bá wà tó bá lóbìnrin lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀, kò sáṣọ yìí lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ṣé náà tó ń gbìyànjú láti mú ọkàn mi kúrò ń bẹ̀ mo ṣe fẹ́ gbọ́. Bí mo ṣe ń fi ọ̀sán, bí mo ṣe fi ronú pa ẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń fi alẹ́ lálàá pa ẹ̀. Ohun tó bá fẹ́, you answer now.
Okay, thank you. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ni wípé kẹ́ fi mí sílẹ̀. Yes, stop bothering me.
Yes, Ray. Mommy. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Ẹni gbọ́mọ Ọlọ́run ọba tí n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú yín bí ẹni retí gbọ́rọ̀.
Guys, I also want to say thank you all for your constant love, support. I am grateful for the kind of love that I get, for the kind of support that you guys show me. Thank you so much. You know how we do it on Talk to Be. We learn, we have fun, we enjoy ourselves, we educate ourselves from our experience. And of course, today will not be different. So join me as I welcome my sister, my friend, my big baby, my colleague, Tawa Ajisefini Ali. You see, she's always not very serious like that, so you will get used to it. Okay, finally. You have no idea what it took me to get this baby. First of all, let me say thank you to Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali actually helped me, yes, because this girl, if you know her, you will know that she's troublesome. Thank God for Mr. Ali. Mr. Ali, talk to me. So I'm so happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here too.
Wow, see, my baby is looking all beautiful. For mommy all right, so let's go to it. Beyond what we see on screen, beyond the regular, for those who don't know you so well, let's get to meet you properly.
Hi, my lovers. My name is Tawa Ajisefini Ali. That's how I always say. My name is Tawa Ajisefini Ali. I'm an Hollywood actor. I am so happy to be here today. I don't know. Aunt Bella has tried anyways. So I don't want to talk much about that.
She doesn't want to
I don't want to talk about that. Okay, my name is Tawa Ajisefini Ayahali. I'm an actor, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a producer. I don't know, I'm everything. I'm a businesswoman. So I'm a loving person. If you're close to me, to know me is to love me.
I know, right? Okay, so take us through the journey of your growing up. How was it like for you?
Yes, it was good. It was good. It was, it's mixture, because I grew up, to see my mom taking care of us, 4 children alone, and so I sometimes I ask myself, Tawa, how do you end up loving a man? Because I don't know. I still feel like I dislike men because of
Growing
what
up.
my mother went through. So thank God and thanks to people like Auntie Biola, some people around me, good people around me that says Tawa Okunrin back on no, because then it was tough a little bit because for a woman, just your mother doing everything, the school, everything, then you see that but it was terrible. But to God be the glory, everything is fine now. We are fine. Though we are four. I'm the last born. We lost two. Now
Just the two of you left.
left. So myself and my brother.
Wow.
So we lost two along the line.
God will keep you. God will keep you
Amen.
and your parents. So
Amen.
So like recently your dad got to see you for the first time after a long time. When was the last time he saw you, and what really happened, and how was that for you? Like Yalele, going to see my father and an aged father. Your dad is how old now?
94.
94.
Yes.
So when last did you see him, and what really happened? What brought about that?
I was 8 years old the last time I saw him. And last year July, I went to see him, meeting him after 30 years. It's not a good thing. Okay. I grew up, to be with my mom, taking care of us, everything, blah, blah, blah. So when I lost my sister in 2010, I lost my immediate sister, Irat. May I so rest in peace. I lost her in 2010. So, and that was when, before that time, I was home with my sister and my mother in the morning. So after the Salat, Fajr, then I saw a call coming. I picked it and I heard, hello, is that Tawa? I said, then I don't quickly, mention my name on the phone.
Okay.
So when that person said, hello, is this Tawa? I said, no, who is speaking? And they said, this is your biological father. I paused and I said, I'm sorry, this is a wrong number. My name is Bolanle. And he dropped the call. Then, immediately I stood up to go to my mom's room to say, Alaja, come out, listen. That person said that. And that was 2009.
2009.
2009.
Yeah.
So, getting to my mom's room, she just dropped a call too. And she said, yes, I received a call now. That's your father. Why is he calling us? Like, how? Where? How did he get our number? Then my late sister was in her room. My mom said, for me. My late sister was very soft. She's a soft person. Me, I'm tough. I'm a bit tough. So
it's not a bit Tawa. It's not a bit.
Oh, not a bit. Okay, I agree, Sha. So my mom said, call your sister for me. So she doesn't pick that call or she know what she want to say. Then getting to my late sister's room, I met her on the phone. I said, Talia, Taniye. My sister was alone. She was playing along street. She said, hello, daddy.
Just like that.
Just like that. I was so hungry. Like, really? Are you okay? Are you okay? Is this how to pay mommy for this years? Your school fees, everything?
You were the one saying that.
I was the one saying that. My sister said, Tawa, calm down. I think he now realized his mistakes. And
Hey.
he's calling back. I said, where? Who does that? You won't make her happy. Then she went to my mom's room. My mom said, hi, Rat. She said, yes. She doesn't lie. We don't lie. She said, yes, Alaja, I picked the call. She said that it's your biological father, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, sir, how are you, sir? Yeah. My mom said, hi, Rat, are you okay? So, and
That
when
was in
he called,
2009.
2009.
Mhm.
And he called, he said he was inviting us for his 80th birthday.
Oh.
He said, I will be 80 in a few months. So I'm inviting you guys. I want to reconcile with you and the other children, blah, blah, blah. And my mom said she's not interested in the event. If you guys want to go, it's your father. You can go. But you won't go alone. I will make sure I get someone, an elderly person, to go with you. But I said, Torikini, I'm not going anywhere. Is it rice that I cannot eat in the house that I want to go and eat there? So meanwhile, my dad always say, Tawa Jo, yeah, Jo. So I said, I am not going. But my late sister said, Tawa, let's go. Then I spoke with our lawyer. Our lawyer said, hi, Rat, you need to take it easy because you can't just switch like that. Fine, he's your father. Nobody is, you guys be Ajisefini now. So he's your father. But still, you can't go alone. Tawa said she's not going. So, but our lawyer said, Tawa, since Alaja said you guys can go, no problem. But let Alaja get an elderly person to go with you. But I said, I'm not going. Then I told my sister, you are not going. We are not going. We are not. And we did not. So, after a few months, she died. If she had gone for that event, Yoruba thinking, we might say, do you understand? So, God knows how he does his things. So when the incident happened, I told Alaja, I said that I don't know why I insisted that we will not go for that event. If she had gone, you will not be, you understand? Everybody would think, maybe it's there, but thank God we didn't go. And fine, she had an accident in Ijebu and everything. It was a big and tough situation, tough moment. It wasn't easy. It wasn't, because she used to be my best friend. We were two girls, we grew together, So sometimes people think we are twins because we look more alike, and 2 years. So we were very close. She was my best friend. We lost her and it was painful. Then, the Asalatu people, they said, Alaja, let's go and tell Alaji that we lost Irat and all of that. And they went. They came back. They said, it was terrible. He was not happy. He was crying. Then he called me afterwards. That night, he called me. I saved the number already when he called. Okay. I saved it. I will not pick because I was still angry. So then he called me. So when he called, I picked and I said, hello, Daddy. He said, hello, Tawa. I said, Daddy, I know it's you. I just want to apologize. How are you? We lost your sister. I said, yes, sir. How can I see you? I said, later. You can't see me now. I was still angry. I said, Daddy, you can't see me now. I'll let you know when you're going to see me. Then that was 2010. So 2010, after that, it stopped calling. I still had his number on my phone, like intact, anytime, because I know that Daddy don't pay. Then, when I got to the US, when I relocated, after I got married, he called. I never knew it was the one. I just saw a Niger number and I picked. I said, hello, Tawa, this is your father. I said, Adaji, how are you, sir? We dragged. In fact, I had to apologize to him. I had to say, God forgive me, because I misbehaved a bit. Yes, I was angry with him. He was trying to tell me, Tawa, it was not like it's not like that. I said, I don't have interest in what went wrong with you and my mom. But the fact that you abandoned us, that was what made me angry. Okay, you guys can have issues. It's normal,
okay.
It's okay. But don't forget the kids.
4 kids.
You don't forget, just
children.
leave us alone. I don't care. Then he apologized. We talked. Then I called my mom. I said, Alaja, daddy called you. So we talked, and mom said, just let it go. Then after he starts calling, Tawa, how are you? I just want to say hi. When are you coming home? I said, Daddy, don't worry. And that was in 2021. So that was in 2020. He started calling back in 2020. So then I told him, Daddy, I will come home soon. Whenever I'm in Nigeria, if I do not see you that day, next day I am going to your house. I'm coming to your house. Because Moshimolina still, I know house now. Then,
so you knew his place all the while?
of course. He's in Ibadan now. Akpata Ibadan. So
and you were in Ibadan as well?
Of course. Sometimes I drive in front of, I say, you know, Daddy Mario. That's my dad. You know?
You will see him.
Of course now. I said, but he doesn't recognize me. Even when I was in secondary school, sometimes like that, my late sister, anytime we are going to school, it happens, you know, frequently, like 2 or 3 months later, when we are going to school. I went to Our Lady of Apostle in Ibadan. When we are, you know, trekking, I see him in the morning, in the evening, every day. And you know what happened? Daddy will park for us. When if we want to cross the road, Daddy will be the one to you know, to say and say, Ekoja, Ekoja. Me and my little sister. Ekoja. Then I will tell my little sister, Daddy name. You know, a genuine in the morning, in the afternoon. Then when I get home, I say, Mommy, I be Daddy gonna take password. Mom see me and So
he doesn't know.
He doesn't. So, but the fact that he's been calling me, he added me on WhatsApp. I sent him my pictures. So he said, Mama really no film, Mama fien home. No film. I felt so bad. So when I got to Nigeria, then a day after, I went to my mom in Ibadan. And I told mommy, I said, Alaja, Lola. She said, no problem. Then I had Mopo anyway with me. Mom said, no problem. Go and see him. It's okay. Then I went. I parked the car. It was up. He saw me because they already had my pictures. So he saw it. Tawa. And we talked. We had a very long conversation. But the only thing I told him was, Daddy, you understand? And he apologized. We talked. We had pictures. And then before I left Nigeria, I still went like 2 or 3 times to see him. So, you know, how are you? I heard that you're married. How far with? How many kids do you have now? How are your children? I said, Ashin, would you alone? Okay, I will start praying too. God will do it. I said, no problem. So for the whole 9 months I was pregnant, I didn't tell him. He called me, we talk. He still say, oh, my dear, I said, amen. Because number 1, we were not close. Number 2, I never knew where you know, I may be on speaker. I don't know anybody, you know, I don't know where he is. So I didn't tell him over the phone that I was pregnant. So when I had my baby, I told my husband, this is Daddy's number. Call him and tell him that Daddy had to be more so. Then he called me. He was so happy. He said, for long shop. You know. So, Daddy, if you are seeing this video, I love you.
Wow. God bless you, Daddy. I hope our men will listen to this and then be mindful. Not because of today, because of the future. It feels so, I got a bit, you know, like emotional seeing your children passes and you have no idea they are your children. I don't think that's good enough. So let's watch it, parents. Of course, we can fall apart, we can fall out, but not with the children. It's very important. All right. Congratulations on that. I'm happy you're back to Daddy. Daddy, wow. All right. So that will take me to the next question about the industry. How did you, you know, get into the industry? What inspired that? How old were you when you got into the industry?
Yes, I was 17 when I got to the industry. And Muyiwa Demola inspired me. I love his movies.
Mm.
In fact, I love him. Then they call me Yawomi Wademola in our house.
Wow.
His first movie, I don't know. Baramuiwa showed his movie Uri at no cinema then. Movie
National Theatre.
Ibadan Cultural Center.
Cultural Center.
We lived in Ibadan. I had to tell my mom on Nileya, I said, Alaja, they for me 500 naira. Where? You are too young for that. There's nobody to go with you. It's all done. We are doing Ileya. And who will follow you? I was crying. I said, I want to meet Muwa Demola. So in 2003, there was this auntie in my area, Auntie Buki Muola. She's an actress.
Okay.
So I went to meet her. I said, Auntie Buki, I want to be an actress. Can you help me? She said, because everybody knows my mom. She's very strict. She's a retired police officer, so she's strict.
Your mom was a police officer.
Yes,
wow.
She said,
so she retired as a police officer.
She said then I can take you.
Okay.
If Alaja does not call me and tell me, I said, okay. Then when I got home, I told my mom, I said, Auntie Buki said that you should, call her. My mom said, Aburi e badge. Keep me no phone.
Alaja.
He said, I should call her. She will come and meet me. Okay, get me her number. Then my mom said, hello, Buki. Because her name is Tawa too, but in the industry she's Buki.
Okay.
Hello, Tawa. Mommy, Emma Binuma. Also, picking my happy. A cab will go. She, worry me. Okay, ma. Then she said, then Budamuwa does not have a school of acting. She said that Budamuwa would see me, but I trained from Ujopago. In fact, I am still training from Ujopago school. I said, okay, it's okay, you can take me. Then she took me to Ujopago. I got the form. Then I started the rehearsal, everything, pay for the form, for the school fees, blah blah blah. I trained for 3 years. Then we did. I graduated. We did the ceremony going in Cultural Center in 2006.
2006.
I graduated 2006, December 16.
Wow.
Then okay, Ujopago does this thing. Before you graduate, it will tell you to go for high tea, go to different locations, it will give us letter. Any artists you meet, they should give a report about you.
Sure. Okay.
Ensure you join every department, just be involved in the production. So the letter, everybody wrote good things about me. Then before I graduated, I've been working with Auntie Funke. Not Funke Akindele. Not fully then. Because Auntie Funke, she featured in one of our movies in our caucus. So she saw me and she liked me. I like her, she's smart. She's respectful. Then she said, then I called her. She was the first person I called because I had nobody to call then because I was so close with her for my IT. Then I called her. She said, locations. So she took me around to locations, gave me good reports, everything. Then I went back to the rehearsal to submit my form, the letter. Okay. So then after I graduated, then she called me, Tawa Sholibami Shishe. I said, no problem. Yes, ma'am. And I started working with her. And as a PA, we go everywhere. Locations, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So
you were a PA for how long?
Yeah, from since 2007 until 2010.
Okay, wow.
For 3 years.
For 3 years, a PA. Okay. Yes. Well, a lot of people got to know you through our then. I know. Yes. Okay. What a journey. And for you since that time, it's all been good? It's all been good. Yes, because when I stopped working for her, I've already been known little. So when people see me in location or in Ibadan anywhere, they say, Tawa, Auntie Funke, why is that? She's fine. Okay, can I call you for job? I said, why not? Yes. Because some people then, they thought that Auntie Funke was my boss, that she trained me. Okay. I said, no, Auntie Funke is my sister. She's not my boss. And she didn't train me. I'm working for her. Ujopago is my boss. So I can go to locations. So working for her does not stop me from working for people or going to locations. So you guys can call me for jobs. So that was how we started. After I stopped working for her, then she helped me produce my first job. Yes, I remember that movie.
Yeah, because I was still with her then, so she helped me with the with Isheshilagba, my first production. So then when I stopped working for her, then I started producing. My mom gave me money. I started producing, you know, for 1 year, more. I thank God.
How many movies have you produced altogether?
Isheshilagba,
Mm.
Ọ̀rẹ́bìnrin, oh my God. Oh shit.
Like how many do you think there are?
I think I have like 6 movies now.
6 movies.
Then I have another one coming soon.
Oh,
Anonymous, yeah. I shot it last year in Nigeria.
Is that the title of it?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Okay, so let's get a little bit deeper now.
Okay.
How did you get to meet your husband? She's always blushing.
Okay, I met my husband in Nigeria.
Okay.
In Ibadan.
Okay.
Yeah, it's to be precise, in Ibadan.
Okay.
At one hotel.
Okay.
In 2018.
2018. Okay.
So
were you shooting a movie in the hotel?
No. My sister Zainab, she was having a photo shoot, a birthday photo shoot. And you know what happened? That day, we were not shooting at that particular hotel that day.
Okay.
We were at one hotel at GRA.
Okay.
We were shooting there.
Okay.
So then the photographer said, Auntie Tawa, my sister insisted that, Auntie Tawa, I want you to take a picture with me. I was sick. I was not supposed to go out that day. Okay. But because anytime she want to have a photo shoot, a birthday photo shoot, she come to Ibadan to me, you know. Then I assist her, we go around shopping, everything, taking pictures. So that particular morning, I said, I'm not feeling fine. I won't go with you. She said, no, you won't go with me. Okay? We booked hotel already. We did this. We called makeup artist. The photographer is on his way. I was not fine that morning. And my sister insisted that you will go with me. And I said, no problem. So it was on a Sunday. Then I said, you know, there's no pharmacy in the morning. And I said, okay. She said, don't worry, you'll be in the car, you will relax. So they had the shoot. I was in the car. Later, I went to meet her to inspect, to do. Then later she said, I said, I was not wearing makeup. She said, no, you will take picture like that. At least one picture. You have to take picture. I said, okay. Now, at a time to she shoot. Okay. So they said that we had to leave.
Oh, okay.
Then I called one of my brothers. I said, where are you? I want to come to your house for editing and everything. And he said that he's not home, that he was at the hotel I met my husband.
Oh.
And I said, we were supposed to be going home. I called my mom. She said, Cosina, there's no lights. Okay, the generator, you know, we shot a movie not quite long. Before that time, then once about generator, open generator, they have spoiled it. Then I've not. Then open generator. Okay, let me go to one of my brother's house. Then he said, I did not want to do advertisements for the hotel in Ibadan. I said, hotel, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay. He said, be coming. I'll get you a room so you guys can lodge. The photographer could, you know, do editing because it was on our birthday was September 3rd. So we did the photo shoot September 2nd. So we needed the picture urgently so that we can post. So then we got to the hotel. He got us a room. The room he got us was beside my husband's room. Then my sister kept saying, Auntie Tawa, you will take picture. I said I am not taking photo. Abi is the one. Then she cried to my brother at the back. That brother, they want me to Tawa take picture. Then my brother called me and said, Tawa, would they buy your just take one shot. So in front of my husband's room, Latin ya photo, we were just taking pictures, you know, shouting like. Then after the picture, the photographer went in the room to, you know, the editing thing. Then my sister too went back inside. Then it was only me on the stairs chatting, BDM. I was just chatting. Then my husband came out. He said, I can't sound. So the light, the photography, the light was still there. So he said, at first he knew this face looks familiar, but he could not pick immediately that she's an actress. So she said, you know, I said, I can't that we are shooting, we are having a photo shoot. said, okay, but is it your birthday? Or I said, my sister's birthday tomorrow. She said, where's your sister? I said, she's inside. Oh, call her for me. Let me give her some money for her birthday. I said, wow. Then I went back inside to call my sister. I said, Zainab, come. Somebody want to give you money, oh. You know, students now. She rushed out. I'm mother. Then my husband gave her money. I said, thank you so much, sir. We really appreciate. Thank you. He said, I am not. I don't live in Ibadan. I came to Ibadan for fun, to have fun, to that. If you guys will be having a party, please call me. Me and Manijebu boy, I like parties. Then, meanwhile, we already booked buffet at one big hotel in Ibadan. Okay. So I said, okay, how many are you, sir? Because he said, me, I said, I'm my driver. I said, no problem, sir, that is okay. Then we were 7 already. So now he was joining with his driver to make it 9. I said, okay, sir. I should were okay. Because 10 no ni. I want to fish. She said, am I invited? I said, no problem, sir. You are invited. Then then later somebody knocked at our door and said, Ekason. Immediately the driver said, Tawa Ajisefini. I said, good afternoon, sir. Shey you want something what number from party? I said that yes. Oga does not know you. I'm not sure he knows you. I will go and tell him now that you are an actress. I'll go and tell him. I said, okay. Then they were showing one of my movie on Africa Magic Yoruba that same night. So the driver said, hey, I see her now. She's the one. Oh, she's an actress. Wow, I don't know. So the following morning, courtesy demand. I called the number. Uncle Eshiano, thank you so much, sir. My sister wants to wait because when we got home, I told my mother, we saw somebody. He gave us money for Zainab's birthday. He said, oh, that's good. So he said, no, auntie, no problem. It's okay. Are you still having the party? I said, but I said, yes, sir. We are still having it in the evening. So, okay, for me, address will tell you that I'm coming. So he came. So when he came, I was wearing a royal blue dress. My husband was wearing a royal blue fabric. So that day, a lot of people there thought we were dating or me or Mori could toast me Mori. In fact, I never even imagined that I would be dating him, not to talk of getting married to him. So we had fun, we took pictures and everything. Then that was when I knew that he doesn't live in Nigeria, he lives in the US. And me, I've been coming to the US. So when Iyabadon, one of our, she's an actress, when Iyabadon came and Monsuru said, Iyabadon, when she came to New York recently, she had the party. I said, oh, you live in the US? Oh, really? She West America. I said, yes, in fact, in 2 months' time, I'll be coming for Abia Awards. I said, oh, wow, anytime you are around, please just let me know. I live in New York. I said, okay, no problem, sir. Then we got close. I see him as my brother. I call him Uncle Mayowa. So when I call him, I say, hello, Uncle Mayowa. Shewapa, Inkonko. I said, Auntie, Shewapa. Then he used to call me Auntie too. Auntie Ekasoma. Hello, Auntie Shewapa. So it was that my sister that said that, Auntie Tawa, I said, no, it's just like a brother. She said, which brother? So then later we got close. He has questions about my, past relationship. I said, I've never been in a relationship. I don't like guys. He said, you've never been in a relationship? I said, yes. Are you saying that you're a virgin? I said, yes. Yeah. How old are you? I said, 30. Then, how can you, virgin, actress? I said, I am, but am I wakilo point in there? I said, I'm telling you because you are my brother. I see you as a brother. So I'm just confiding in you. I see. He said that he kept repeating, Auntie Tawa. He kept saying, are you sure? I said, but am I washokosi? Then on a fateful day, I was sleeping and he called in the afternoon. I said, hello, Uncle Maiwa. I said, Tawa, he said, Tawa. He stopped saying Tawa. I said, Tawa, ma pe mi ni brother mo. Maiwa lo call me. Then I understand. I said, you are my brother. Now can I call you Maiwa? You are my brother. I can't call you Maiwa now. Hey, Jumi law. He said, no, it doesn't matter. I stopped being comfortable. The way you call me, but Mayowa is not good. Call me Mayowa. I said, I mean, Mayowa. No, I can't call you Mayowa. Then my sister said, Shiba, I told you. Now he's saying that. Call me Mayowa. Don't call me Mayowa. So he said, okay, when are you coming to the U? I said, Uncle Mayowa, don't worry. I said, stop calling me. I said, okay, sir. Because I don't disrespect people. I don't, I wasn't feeling cool to call him Mayowa. It was
disrespectful for you.
You understand? So I said, so when I got to the US, they said, come and visit me. That I will be having my birthday. I said, I cannot come because I was scared. Then I told one of my friends that was with me. I said, but Mayowa said I should come and greet him. Me, I can't go in. I don't want him. If he raped me, I've never, understand. I don't have any experience like going to a man's house. And I said, if you rape me, come. She said, in America, he cannot rape you. Like you want to go to prison again. I said that that in that situation, I wouldn't want to talk out, being a public figure. My faith is so no, but I would not be happy at the end of the day. Then I told my mom. My mom said, I said, but then he was already asking me out. That they fame me. I said, are you normal? I said, I used to be married. I had 2 kids. I divorced already 5 years ago, blah, blah, blah. I said, but still, no. They will come, Mama. I don't want me, please. I want a serious person. Me, consider, you have never had any experience. Try me. I'm ready. I am very ready. I want to remarry. And I said, okay, I don't know. Then my friend said, Tawa, let's see, just tell him okay, at least let's see if he's serious. And if he's not serious, we just, Uncle Yakushilo. Now, fine, he has beautiful 2 kids. So it's now, you matter. If you like him, let's start somewhere. You can't continue like this. I don't like men. I don't want to have a relationship. No, you can't continue like that. I said, me, if he deflower me now and he does not marry me, I will not forgive him. I will not forgive myself. Because I've tried. Then I was almost 31. I said, at 31. So what do you expect? So for me now to fall victim or I won't forgive myself. Then my mom warned me that you need to know the kind of person he is. Take your time. You've waited a lot. So you've been a good girl, home girl. So not now. We're careful. I said, okay. Then he invited me here. I said that you cannot invite me alone. No. I have to come with one of my friends. Get a ticket too. So then I arrived in New York before that, my friend. I said, Mudano, it has getting started. Why did he get my ticket? Why will I arrive 5 o'clock and my friend will arrive 11 p.m.? Why? Then when he came to the airport to pick me, he was so excited to see me. Tawa Ajisefini. I said, okay, Mutido. So then he said, he was curious. Like, how can a 31-year-old be a virgin? I think he spoke to one or two, of his friends, and they said, actress, be sure. And he said that. I said, are you worried? I don't lie you. I'm a very truthful person. If I am not a virgin, me, someone did. Are you okay? Is it because that it's my pride and I am happy? So it's not because of being a virgin. Being a virgin does not say that I am the best woman on earth. No.
You're very good.
And he said, okay. Then he trusted me and we started dating. So meanwhile, I've got a lot of toasters. Even while I was here with him for the 2 weeks vacation, it was a lot of people. Hello, Tawa would defame me. So he was already like, I want to feel more me nigba. And my husband went to a diamond store, got a ring, and he planned with my friend, and he got me engaged straight. Now, you go to Nigeria by engage. So I got engaged. I called my mom. I showed my mom the ring. She was excited, and she said that, try, but our daddy had to do the ta before I left. He said that then his parents called me. They spoke with me. They welcome me. They love me already. Okay, when you are in Nigeria, come. We want to meet with you and everything. He already told his parent that Virginia. And they said, wow, that's good. Blah blah blah. Then my husband said, I said, what? Me, I'm not doing no. But something told me that, okay, I got engaged already. My mom, because he came to Ibadan that time when I met with him, he saw my mom. My mom spoke with him. His parents spoke with me. They prayed for me over the phone, like an introduction. So some of his sister, we talked, we prayed, everything. And he said that, how far? I said that, what? Yeah, I'm not doing anything until my wedding day. I'm not doing anything. And why I insisted and why I remained a virgin until that year, until I get married, was because I determined, determination came from when I was 5 years old. My late grandmother took us for Asalatu in the morning prayer every Sundays. So the Imam was preaching. They preach what the Imam said. The Imam said that, ọmọ tí ọkọ tó bá fẹ́ bá bá nílé, Ọlọ́run ò ní tó bá di ọjọ́ ìgbéǹde ní ọjọ́ ìdájọ́, Ọlọ́run ò ní béèrè lọ́wọ́ ìyá yẹn bó ṣe tọ́ ọmọ yẹn. That every mother would ó máa ṣèdájọ́ lórí pé how did you train your children? How did you train your child? How did you train your son? That
so the mother will be blameless.
Yes. God will not ask that mother, how did you train her? And that woman will go to paradise. Then I said,
kò fẹ́ kó fi ọmọ tó ra nílẹ̀ fún.
Love without money does not last. Love isn't enough, my dear. Kí ló dé tó wúwo báyìí now? Ẹ wo, ẹni tí mo máa fẹ́ ni.
Same thing tá à ń tẹnu mọ́ yìí náà ni tí mo sọ ní gbogbo ọ̀gbà tó tọmọdé bá tó lọ́kọ́ ni wọn ò ń ṣọmọdé mọ́. Nígbà tó bá wà tó bá lóbìnrin lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ kò sáṣọ yìí lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ẹṣin náà tó ń gbìyànjú láti mú ọkàn mi kúrò ńbẹ̀, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́. Bí mo ṣe ń fi ọ̀sán, bí mo ṣe fi ń ronú pa ẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń fi alẹ́ lálàá pa ẹ̀. Ohun tó bá fẹ́ watch your mouth.
Okay, thank you. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ni wípé kí ẹ fi mí sílẹ̀. Yes, stop bothering me.
Desiree. Mommy. Okay. Yes, mama.
Ní gbọ́mọ Ọlọ́run ọba tí n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú yín bí ní retí gbọ́rọ̀.
Okay, so now was she the one that came out and said make a video or said that okay, I'm the ex-wife, èmi ló kọ̀ lẹ̀ ló ṣe lọ fẹ́ Tawa? How? My relationship, my husband, our relationship was so short. Then we got married.
Like within how long?
I met him in September. In November, he engaged me. In February, we had in February. 14. No, in December, we had introduction in Ibadan. Okay. Then in February, we got married. So, the time frame was. So I said, how come? Do you know that up till today, some people still come on my DM to abuse me, to insult me that Tawa Ajisefini no wa lara àwọn tó gboko. How did I gboko? I met my husband as a single man. He divorced 5 years. After 5 years, he saw me and he married me. So how did I gboko? You understand? So that thing alone, gives me a lot of headache. Okay. Then, like, how? I was like, how did I gboko? I've been to his house before I got married. Before we got married, I came to New York I met with him, with some of his friends. I lived in this house for I think over like 2 weeks. So I saw everything that he was single. You know, so how? You know, I was so pained that even I had to tell my sister that ẹ̀yin àbúrò mi, ẹ má fẹ́ tó ti fẹ́ yàn rí o, because this is crazy. How can is it a crime to marry a divorcee? Is it a crime? Bọ́kọ bá kọ ní ọkọ là á fẹ́, bájá bá kọ ní ajá là á fẹ́.
Okay, I agree.
So why would you bully me, Ogboko, Oshegba, what you don't know? You know nothing about this thing. You know nothing. You know, it's insane. I don't know.
Thank God you have the opportunity to say your side of the story. This is your truth, and I'm sure a lot of people will know and understand that. So, and I'm happy for you. We are happy for you. Okay, so let's go to your journey into motherhood. You got married as a virgin, and you had to wait for how long to
For
have
5 years.
for 5 years. Wow. She got married as a virgin, but had to wait 5 years before having her first child. So how was that? What really happened during this period?
Yeah, you know, our belief is once you're a virgin, your first sexual intercourse, you must get pregnant. Like so even
That was your
virgin,
belief.
my belief. And most of the people, most of us, we believe that because sometimes when you deflower and you're still young, you get panic like "Mi ò fẹ́ lóyún, mi ò fẹ́ lóyún." Some people take pills and but my belief was once I get once I get deflowered, I will get mama lóyún ni. But no pregnancy. Okay, fine. It was I don't want to talk about the experience of that shit, but fine. After then, I found out that no pregnancy. Then initially, before I got married, I told some of my friends, even my mother, I said, I've never experienced, relationship, have fun with a man, blah blah blah. So after I get married, I would like to at least know my husband, be friend with my husband, have cordial relationship with my husband before I start having children, at least for 2 years. Before I start saying, okay, mo fẹ́ lóyún, mo fẹ́ ṣe kinní kan, because imagine getting married to him and immediately you start having kids. See more dada.
Okay.
You understand? So that was what I actually wanted. Like, okay, it is not only me, a lot of women do that. Like, very fun.
Especially when they are still young.
Especially when they are still young and when they do not have much experience about relationship. They want to know what relationship, because I was dating my husband in marriage.
I understand.
You understand? Because our courtship was short. So then after 2 years, I was like, okay. And then a lot of people has been saying, even my mother, Tawa, you guys should, do quick, make it, fast, see a doctor and everything. So then the third year, then we started seeing a doctor in the US here. We started seeing doctor. I got checked. My husband got checked. We were both fine. And you can't imagine the money we are going to be spending when you don't have health insurance. You need insurance. So it was a very terrible thing, and the money was seeing a doctor, going for a gynecologist, going for checkup, medications, they prescribe, okay, buy this, check this, do this, and then we kept trying. We were trying. I wasn't feeling bad. I wasn't, sometimes you just feel like, if I want to have a child now, and everything. But at the back of my mind, my mind is still at rest that so I was not panicking because of that. Because I believe that now I had to stay for years. Then in my mind, I was saying, thank God I was not a wayward girl before I got pregnant, before I
Got married.
got married. If I was a wayward girl, I would be thinking, was it because of the pregnancy I aborted 10 years ago? Was it because of this and that? So I don't know why God, I don't know. I pray, I did everything I could, but pregnancy was not coming. And the only thing my husband would always say me, Ayo, ma worry, ma shele. I said, because I was worried. My mother-in-law, thank you, Grandma. Grandma will say that, hey, ma shele. Ma shele. Oh, kí ṣọmọ burúkú. Oh, kí ṣọmọ kọ́mọ. Oh, ìrìn kúrìn. Oh, yọ Ọlọ́run ni. Oh, mọ Ọlọ́run ni. Then I hold on with God, pray and everything. So when I got pregnant, I never knew I was pregnant. Then I went to Niger last year, July. So one of my colleagues and the other said, Tawa, when you have sex, do you get up immediately? No, she was doing experiments for me. You sleep like this. You put pillow here. You put pillow here. You will see. I said, it will come. Then, I was, so when my marriage clocked the 3rd year, 4th year, then I started, getting worried. Like, what happened? Sometimes when I, see a movie and in that movie they have a child and I start crying, my husband said that, Ayo, I don't like it too. Why are you crying? What happened? It will happen now. Don't worry, it will happen. We are fine. It will happen. Then one of my sister-in-law said, Tawa, start buying baby things. Start shopping. That is good. When you are looking for the fruit of the womb, you shop baby things. Then I went to Tommy Hilfiger. I started buying things, buying clothes, baby diaper, everything. I said, Ọmọ mi ló máa lò. Then I start praying. Ọmọ mi ló máa lò. Ọmọ mi ló máa wọ̀. Mi ní fi tọrọ. I will not dash it out. It's my son or my daughter that will wear it. Then my husband will just be looking at me. Then sometimes I flare up. Like, don't you care? I said, no, it's not I don't care. What do you want me to do? I said, it's because you already have children. You have 2 kids already. That is why you don't send me. You don't. He said, no, now, Ayo, what do you want me to do? There's nothing we can do. So we will be praying,
You're already seeing it, kindly, at least.
You did not know that. Oh, yeah, let's go again. Yeah, we went last month. We went again. Let's go again. You have to follow me. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, but the doctor said that we should, after the treatment, 3 months after. I said, no. Then I'll pick phone. Hello. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Tawa. My name is Miss Sally. Please, I want to that. Okay, Miss Sally, calm down. Okay, come. Yes, but thank God, at the end of the day, God did it.
Thank God.
I was so happy. I told God, I said, God, when you do it for me, I will roll on the floor for you. That day, any day, I get to know that I am pregnant, I would roll for you. Then when I realized I was pregnant, I was sick. And my husband insisted, Ayo, the loss of hospital now, go for checkup one. Because I was in Nigeria. Said that, I don't like it. Don't do self-medication. On my movie set, Anonymous, coming soon, I got sick. I was having a very high temperature. My body was so hot. The makeup artist was checking me and said, and start you want to go by. He got ice block, put it on my head. I was crying. I said, I'm not feeling fine. I'm sick. Then I called my husband and you go to the hospital. After your production, go to the hospital. I said, okay. I went to the hospital. I got the results. And when they said I was pregnant, my husband was in Nigeria with me that day. Then I went inside. I said, Hayo. He was lying on the bed. Hayo. My husband stood up. I said, you are pregnant. He hugged me. I was just crying. I was just crying. And while I was crying, I remembered, Tawa, you told God that you will roll on the road for him. Immediately, I left my husband and taking you for long. That was my age. That was what I
The vow
you know,
that you have
then
with God.
I went on the floor and I started rolling. I started rolling for him. Thank you. I was crying. Then my husband said, Ayo, don't do anything. You know, it's only in the movie I see that when somebody gets pregnant in a movie, the husband will say that don't do anything in the house. It's happened. Then life, like the man will do famous. So it's like that for real. So I said, don't do anything. Because don't go to I said I want to make a kokore. I said, don't do anything, don't do anything. Go and lay, just go on the bed. Go on the bed. And we were having a party on the 1st of January this year. So my husband said, bye. Now that we know that you're pregnant, please don't stress yourself. I said, okay, no problem. On that party, I was jumping, I was dancing, I was happy. Nobody knew what was wrong with me. I was happy, I was doing everything. My husband will come to me, Ayo, sit down, stop jumping. I said, oh, sorry, I'm pregnant. Then later, I stand up. I was having that vibe. I was so happy. I was so strong. I said, she mother supporting your man. Then I was happy with thank God. I called my mom. My husband said that, Ayo, call Alaja. When I called my mom, the only thing I told her on the phone was, hello, ma. She said, hello, how are you? How is your husband? I said, I'm fine, ma. Alaja. She said, I said, Emma Jo. That was what I told her. When I said, Alaja, Emma Jo, it could be anything. But I don't know. Maybe she, immediately she said, Otilonyu. And I said, Ben. He said that, ori mi o, Ọlọ́run o, ojo ta ojo mi, ojú òtí mi. She started shouting. I said, hey, Alaja, I will call you later. I don't have that strength. She was shouting. She was saying, Allah, my Quran, where's my Quran? My was said, have you called? I said, she was shouting. I know she's happy, but just leave her. I understand. Then, but thank God. It was a very tough journey. A lot of insults. A whole lot of insults.
Where?
That on social media.
Insulting
Oh
you.
my God. Some people will come on my comment or they will comment on my posts and say, Allah in your own. You better go and get pregnant. Some people will say, Agan, Barren. They call me Barren. That those comments, I did not have any issues with my husband, with my in-law.
You were called Barren.
You understand? Yes. And the fact that in my marriage, the fact that I was looking for the fruit of the womb, I do not have any problem with my husband. My husband did not have any problem with me. So why you fans on social media? Then I was sometimes I screenshot and send to my husband, like, this person said that I'm Barren. My husband said, I don't mind. What nonsense? Why would they be doing this? It's not good. Why? They will abuse me. Come on my comments, my DM and say that Okponu. Yes. They will say that, okay, when I was about to give birth, I was already 2 weeks to go to deliver. Somebody commented on my post and said that Allah in Okponu. Then I screenshot it. I have never posted any insult from those fans. I have never. Then that because I was happy. I was hiding myself somewhere. Then I screenshot it. I put it on my status on Instagram. Come and see people cursing that person.
I know.
People were saying, oh my God. Who could have said this? Why? They never knew I was pregnant. So please just take heart. Don't mind this person. God will do it for you. Don't mind them. So why would you go? Why? I don't know. And it's how can you open your mouth? Most of the time, it's come from women. I know they say women supporting women. So why? Some people will come and pray for me.
Yeah.
Prayer, Mrs. Ali, God will do it. The fact that you celebrate people, you are happy for people, you will be celebrated too. They will come encourage me, pray for me. And you see some people will come and curse me and tell me that how will you have a child? How will you get pregnant? You know nothing about me. You know nothing about my story. And you are coming. Even Agbalagba, one elderly woman came on my DM, insulted me. I checked her page and I found out that she's an old woman. She should be in her 60s. Grandma Agbalagba. You don't know me. You don't know my story. How can you come on my post and curse me and wish me bad and tell me that go and lobby more? When I post myself and my husband on my page, some people will abuse me. Then my husband say, Ayo, block me. Delete comments and block me. Don't fight anybody. Sorry, don't fight anybody. Just leave them. Leave them for God. When God comes, don't worry. You know, that makes me cry. Like, why? Why? But thank God today. So when I gave birth, I saw someone tapped me. Someone said, where are our mockers? Where? Where are you guys? Where are you? I just smiled. But we thank God.
Thank God. The story has changed, and it will continue to be a better story from glory to glory by God's grace. Just us about your relocation for you. How was it for you? I know that wasn't easy. I know that wasn't easy.
Was not easy.
No, some of these stories I'm in it already, but I had to let people know. Yeah, so how was it for you?
Okay. You know, when I got married, the fact that my husband lived in the US, some people say, because my husband had a big stature. So then they thought
he was older, way older than he is.
For Tawa Ajisefini to settle with, he's an old person now. You can't see his body. No, he wants to. Some people say, Pali, citizenship. Then my husband was not a citizen. He wasn't.
No,
he was still a green card holder when I got married to him. He wasn't. So, I never knew I could live in abroad. It was not in my plan because I love my career and the fact that before I got married, you know, I've been known, I've been producing, so I love my job. The fact that I love my job, I told my husband, I'm in America. I can be coming, going, because I still had my visa active. So I said, I'm on visa now. I will just renew. I will do Dropbox and blah, blah, blah. So that was our plan. When we got married, he asked me in Nigeria, I said that, Ayo, do you want to live in the US? Or I said, no, I can't leave my career. And he said, no problem, because my husband loved my job. You understand? So that is what really made me like, he loved my job. He said, I want you to continue your job. I don't want people to say because she got married, she stopped acting, and I don't want you to stop acting. I want you to continue what you love to do.
Such a great man.
Then I will support you. Then I said, okay, after we got married in February, in March ending, he got a ticket. I said, because he came back to the US already. He said, okay, I want to get your ticket so you can come over. I said, okay, no problem. Like for like a month or two. I said, no problem. So I came. When I came to the US, I never had, then I was supposed to go back to Nigeria in April. So my husband said that, Ayo, when will your visa be expiring? I said, September that year. He said, okay, no problem. So when you go back to Nigeria, then you have to do the Dropbox, renew it and everything. I said, no problem. So that was the plan. So 2 days before my going back to Nigeria, it was 2 days left, and somebody came. One of his friends said, Tawa, your husband said that. No, he asked the fool, like he called me. He said that, Tawa, I called your husband. He said that you guys will be going back to Nigeria. He will be going with me too. That I will be going to Nigeria in 2 days. And I said, yeah, yes, sir. He said that, why can't you wait and get your papers before you go? I said, no. Yeah. No, because on my DM already, some of my colleagues were already sending me messages that Tawa Ibauluma Day, I want to work. I said, I will be back in April, blah, blah, blah. Then I was already planning to shoot 2 movies. Safe. I was even planning to shoot 2 movies when I get to Nigeria. So I was done staying for the vacation. The vacation was over. Within me, it was over. Mundoli. So when the man said, I said, no, me, I want to go. I will come. I said, okay, it's May. It was even May. It's May already. Your visa would expire in September. Okay. If you get to Nigeria and they did not renew for you, renewal now is getting tougher. If you get to Nigeria and they did not renew for you, and now you just got married, your marriage is still fresh, and your husband lives in the US. So do you want to stay in Nigeria and your husband stay here? Then I said, okay, sir. Okay, he said, okay, call me whenever your husband is back from work. I said, okay. And when my husband go back around 1 a.m. in the middle of the night, I messaged him. I said, uncle, just go back. And he started coming. He drove down and he came. And he said, may your Alpha, I've asked after you, how are you? You said you will be going to Nigeria tomorrow. Now, you know, it was in the middle of the night. You said you are going to Nigeria tomorrow with Tawa. Why? My husband said, I don't want to disturb her. I don't want to stop her, doing what she loves to do. And my husband, and the man said, no, Konipe, for how long? It's just a period of time. Let her stay, make her papers. And then when she have a green card, she can be going, coming, flying. Then it will be fine. She just have to make that sacrifice. I said that, then I started crying. I said that, I wanted to go back home. I wanted to stay. 2 things. 2 things were running through my mind. Like, I want to stay with my husband. At the same time, I want to go back home for my career. Especially my mom. Because I was like, I didn't tell Alaja that I would be staying long. I didn't tell her that I would be relocating just like that. I would be staying over. Then one of my brothers said, Tawa, what is wrong with you? Alaja Akene. She's old already. Let her stay. You just got married. You are young. Stay with your husband. Even if you are in Nigeria, it's not that you'll be living with her now. You'll be in your husband's house. I said, but I will be seeing her. I want to be seeing her. Then they said, because I lived with her till I get married. Then I know what to marry you. Alaja will understand. Stay with your husband. So my mom already got chicken, everything to do my husband's alejo that we were coming home. Then I still insisted I was going. My husband still insisted that we are going. After the man left. Then I said, I already had lot of stuffs. Then I needed to get extra bag. My husband took me to the store. Coming back from the store, no, when we got to where we wanted to get it, we will be getting the box. My husband said, oh yeah, let's go and get the box. I didn't talk. Then I was, my brain was, my husband said, Ayo, I said, with that box, let's go now. Should I get one for you? Anyone? I said, let's go home. Yeah, Lolly. Then I go, box me. Then let's go. You want to stay? I said, yes. Is it from your mind? You want to stay? I said, yes. I said, okay, let's go. We go back home. I called my mom. My mom started crying. Mayowa, so mama Tawa lo jino benye. My husband said, Elijah, don't worry. She will be back soon. We'll start our papers, everything. Don't worry. I started crying. I cried for over 4 months in this house. It's a new life. I was starting a new life entirely. So it was not easy for me. I didn't plan it. I only came for just 2 months or 3 months. And at the end of the day, I ended up, staying. So it was not easy. Then I was missing location. I was missing my colleagues. Seeing their post on Instagram, I cry. Like, oh my God, I am far away. Then I talk to mom almost every day. on video call. Alaja ma worry me ni pe wa, me ni pe de. Let me just do what what I need to do. I will come home. And COVID-19 kicked in. When COVID-19 kicked in, then I started thanking God that Allah only pay me love. What if I was in Nigeria and everything happened because the what's it called? Airport was shut down, was locked everywhere. So even gone for months, my husband would not be able to come and see me. Then, though it's actually slowed the processing, my papers, everything, but fine. At the end of the day, we had it. Everything went smooth, fine. Alhamdulillah.
Thank God.
It was tough, though.
Yeah,
It was
I
tough.
know.
Very tough.
I know.
Because there was no time frame. There was no time frame. Okay, maybe I'll be going next month or no.
You were not sure.
Everything was tight. Like wow. I had to stay.
But today it's a different story entirely.
Yes.
Thank God. Lastly, what has life taught you as a person? What have you learned?
I've learned and I'm still learning, life itself is a lesson. So we learn every day. Yeah. I've learned a lot. I've learned to forgive. Sometimes, or let me say, before I met my husband, I'm a very tough lady. And I'm a very loving lady. I'm a loving person. I'm a playful person. If I'm with you, you will definitely I feel like don't like you. But when I'm with you, you would like me. So, but Mudino, I have a very strong mind. Like when you offend me, you are in trouble. You understand? So I don't forgive easily. Because especially when I'm betrayed or when I don't expect you to do some things to me and it's ended up like that and I feel hurt, I don't want to talk to you. I can keep malice. Like, I don't care. Even if it's you won't greet me, self. The fact that you see me like, excuse me, you won't want to talk to me. I am, it was that bad. The fact that I'm a loving person at the end of the day must share me. And you know that there's no how you will not offend each other now.
That's right.
So when I met my husband said, Tawa, need no marriage. I don't like it. When people offend you or anything, say your mind. Don't keep them in your mind like me need something. No, don't do that. It's not good. You're a very prayerful person. And the fact that you pray a lot, you fast, you don't need that in your life. So it started, changing me. So when I'm hungry, I just look away. Then he immediately say, that thing in your mind, say it out. When you say it out, you will be relieved. Then I started,
that helped you.
It really helped me. So life has taught me that not even my husband alone, life itself has taught me that Tawa, don't keep malice. If you have issues with people, say it out. But now I feel good now because when you hurt me or anything, I will shout, scream, say my mind, and I realize that at the end of the day, I will be at peace. My mind will be at rest. The fact that I do not have you in my mind, in my heart. I don't hold you. Then I feel good. So life has taught me that. Life has taught me to love. I love you. I like love. But now I know how to love. Like, okay, I love this person and I can show it that I love you. Life has taught me a whole lot of things that because a lot has happened, cry, you're happy today, a lot of things. When things happen and you just have to, sometimes something happened that you don't have a choice. My break heart say, just like, oh my God, what's this? And sometimes you'll be happy, but no matter what happened, I have always been a loving person. You cannot know when I am not happy because happiness is free. I dance, I laugh, you won't know I am not happy.
Thank God. Before I'd like you to encourage the younger ones. I think we should just take even a few seconds to appreciate your mom. Let's tell her something.
Yes, I appreciate her so much. You know, I love her so much.
Say it to her.
Yes,
Tell her what you what you call
let
her.
me
Yes.
call you. Let me address you or call you how I do call you, Mama.
Mama. I was expecting Mama.
Mama, I know you see this video. I just want to tell you that I love you. I know you know that I love you. I love you so very much. And I want to say thank you. Thank you for training me well. Thank you for being my backbone. Thank you for being my everything. Thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you. Thank you. I have never disappointed you, and I will not disappoint you.
My God,
I will not.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mama. Yeah, Rashidi. I love you.
Mama, we love you. Thanks
Thank
for
you
all
so
your
much.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
Thanks for always being there. Thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for your prayers. Mama is always praying.
Yes.
Thank you so much for everything. We are grateful. On behalf of Tawa, all of us, we are saying thank you.
Thank you.
So above that, you are going to say a special thank you to your husband.
Yes.
That man is
Fantastic.
fantastic. Yes, Omwani. So say something to him,
My
please.
husband, my darling husband.
Yeah. Ayomi.
Ayomi. Ayomi. Ẹni obìnrin kò lọ́nà tó bú ẹkún gbà. Tó ní bí lè yóò bá jọkọ ẹni a sì jálé ẹni, but if you are my husband's concubine. Wo wàá sọkún gbà.
Ikú pa. Boss. You could have.
Thank you so much for loving me. I am not perfect. I know you're not perfect too, but we keep loving each other with our imperfections.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being there. Thank you for the love. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for showing me so much love. Though only a biscuit, my bite no it's about to share interview. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I love you. Thank you.
Mayor, we appreciate you. Thank you for making Tawa be the best of her. Tawa is really different now. She's getting better. She has always been a good girl, but every day she gets better. And then her reasoning, everything has really changed because of someone like you. And thank you for allowing her to be everything that she wants to be, what God wants her to be. You are not standing in her way. You don't feel oppressed. You are not you don't feel what's the word now? You are very proud of her. You are not bothered. You don't feel, I'm actually looking for a word. You don't feel down because she's up, because she's a celebrity, she's celebrated by people the way you celebrate others. Yes.
When people say, when we go out and people say, hi, Tawa Ajisefini, come and see the smile on my
face. Oh wow, thank you. You don't get that all the time. Thank you so much. Okay, so lastly, I want you to say a word to the youth coming after you. Encourage them.
In the industry or
in generally, industry and outside the industry.
You should in the industry, Rome was not built in a day. Some people would say, I'm going into the industry. I want to make the money, 1, 2, 3. I want to make the fame. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. You have to work for it. And Yoruba says, it is not about sleeping around, but working hard to have the name, to gain that respect in the film industry or anywhere in the whole wide world. So be prayerful, be contented. Take your time, Emma Konju. Yeah, we'll get there because I am still climbing that stairs too, So we will get there. You will get there. So don't come into the movie industry and say, Kini, anything it takes me. I can do anything. I don't care. I can sleep around. I can do this. No. Anyway, I don't know, but no, don't do that. Just be prayerful and be focused. Have mission, have vision. Then it's fine. God will do it. And outside the industry, we should, anything we want, everybody has his or her own desire. Like, this is what I want to be. Just be focused and go after that, pursue it. And by God's grace, you will get there. Emma Lara, This is what I know I have in me that I love so much. And people close to me know that Tawa has this thing. I would never be jealous of you. I don't want to know what you have. I will always be happy for you. And that alone, I tell God, the fact that I am genuinely happy for people. I am not just happy for people. I am genuinely happy for people. And I celebrate people with love from the bottom of my heart. I will get there. And everything I want, I will have it. Yeah. When, some people, when people are doing good beside them or close to them, they start like, me, I will not do that. Be happy for people. Don't jealous anybody. If you are pursuing something and you have not gotten it, be happy for people that already has it. You will have your own. If I love this dress or anything, I like it. This is so beautiful. With love. Some people will say that, oh, okay, no. They like it, but because they are jealous, they say, okay, oh, okay, no. When I got married, I know some people, I know if they are seeing this video and they know they used to be close to me, they will know that this message is for them. They were so jealous of me. All my sleepless nights, they did not know. They were not aware of anything. My prayers, my fasting, my everything. No. But when I got married, so some people are like that. When they see you happy, so don't do that. Be happy for people. Celebrate people. If you want God from God and He has not done it for you, God will do it. Everybody has his or her own time. Your time will come. Celebrate people. If you're still praying for the fruit of the womb, celebrate people. When you see people having their own children, be happy for them and tell God, because I am happy for you, I too shall celebrate. I too shall be celebrated. That is what I always tell God, that my time will come. But I know that I am not a barren. So I will celebrate people. I will. Even in the next 10 years, I may be thinking, like I see somebody celebrating a mansion and but I will be happy for you. I will celebrate you. And I will tell God, the fact that I am happy for this person, genuinely, don't just be happy for people. As in genuinely, let it come from the bottom of your heart. Just be real. God will do it. Oh, matter be done. At the end of the day, people will be jealous. They will be jealous of you. So just be you, and with God, prayers, we'll get there. We'll have everything we want.
Yeah. All right, Tawa, thank you so much. Thanks for your time. It was really nice gisting with you because this is just the gist and I enjoyed every bit of it. All right, guys. Thank you.
Love without money does not last. Love isn't enough, my dear. Kí ló dé tó wúwo báyìí now? Ẹ wo, ẹni tí mo máa fẹ́ ni.
The same thing tá ń tẹnu mọ́ yìí náà ni tí mo sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà pé tọmọdé bá tó lọ́pọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ò ń ṣọmọdé mọ́. Nígbà tó bá wà tó bá lóbìnrin lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀, kò sáṣọ yìí lára ẹ̀ nìyẹn.
Ṣé náà tó ń gbìyànjú láti mú ọkàn mi kúrò ńbẹ̀, mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́. Bí mo ṣe ń fi ọ̀sán, bí mo ṣe fi ń ronú pa ẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ṣe ń fi alẹ́ lálàá pa ẹ̀. Ohun tó bá fẹ́, you ask your mouth.
Okay, thank you. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ni wípé kẹ́ fi mí sílẹ̀. Yes, stop bothering me.
Desiree. Mommy. Okay. Yes, Mama.
Ní gbọ́mọ Ọlọ́run ọba tí n bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú yín bí ní retí gbọ́rọ̀.
I'm sure you had fun. I'm sure you enjoy yourself. Don't envy anybody. Don't demonize what you like out of envy. That's what a lot of people do. Oh, Kini, they demonize the things they wish to have just because you are envious of that person. It's not worth it. And then why do we call people names? Life happens to people. People go through things, and of course there is always a time for everything. If that time hasn't come, it's definitely going to come. I'm so excited. It's been a day. This is a bit lengthy, but it's worth it. All right, like, come your way next week on the same channel. Do not forget, in whatever you're doing, put God first, be determined, and stay focused. I love you guys, and I pray that God continue to bless you. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Talk to be, share your experience.